Hey, man, what's going on, guys? What's going on, guys? Welcome to episode number 23. Have a new episode of 4 days a week, guys. I am your host, Zadie Zach Dawson, with love, support, and respect today. Today's date is the first day of November, as we're on the road to Thanksgiving and also the last Friday of this month. With love, support, and respect today. Remember, guys, it's love, support, and respect is key when we meet and greet new people one by one. Follow the instructions on YouTube and also pretty much descriptions. And that is only the three current following people, and that would be Kevin, Sorny, and Runny Egg. If you guys want to catch more Cris tales every 3 to 4 days a week, from your awesome commentator today, guys. I've been on YouTube for over 5 years. Actually Twitter, a little over 3 years. Make sure you guys hit that like button, support button, and comment. If you guys have a Twitter, you guys can find on Twitter as ZD Zach Dawson. If you guys have any first and last name information, if you guys can tell me your first and last name information on Twitter, tell me how long you guys have been on Twitter for. And anything that follows is the results of what we can see here, or anything in between. But as long as you guys leave a space bar on your Twitter, that'd be good. And now anything possible could pretty much bring anything go around, and having thumbnails, banners, anything else you guys can ever think of. With love, support, and respect, and knowledge is power. Having thumbnails, banners, as long as you guys have either just one channel or just 2 channels on YouTube. Whatever really gets to your system, or whatever you pretty much feel comfortable with. But on that, with love, support, and respect, the most important thing is always 100% key. If you guys see we made a bit of a mistake, that'll be okay. I think I took about 120, but he got 20 back. But on that, with love, support, and respect today, guys. You guys can tell me your first and last name information on Twitter. The name is Zach Dawson 1990. You guys call me Zach or JD. And also, guys, with love, support, and respect, I've been on Twitter for over 3 years. YouTube, a little over 5 years. So you guys can see Zah is now at level 27. And she's already learned alignment roulette. That's nice. But on the guys, with love, support, and respect, my numbers are 824-656-00. Not only if you guys have a Twitter, if you guys have a Steam, coming up next week, guys, we're going to begin the copy through Steam, and that would be the 5th installment, guys, of the Pixel Remaster of Final Fantasy. That one's going to be coming out on November 10th of next week, so we'll keep that more in mind, and anything that's more compared, guys, so we can honestly see where that's going to go. But on the guys, with love, support, and respect, there's always 100% key what we do in this group. Bringing new people, making new family members, and new friends in between. Well, guys, I'm going to give you guys a poll question here. If you guys like playing sports, music, with Halloween done, what is the best part? What's the best part of it? Hold on, guys, I'll give you guys a question right about now. But I don't know if you guys have a Steam, guys, for like playing sports, music, any other RPGs, or action adventure. Right now, guys, we're going to be doing a bit more grinding before we take on this boss in just a little bit. But other than that, as your awesome commentator, and more common too, what was the best part of it, in your opinion? Hold on, guys, here's a full question in just a second. Hold on, guys, let me see if I can get this. Passing out candy. Candy. Again, candy. Hold on, guys, hold on a second. I'm trying to figure out which one is the good letters. Was just hanging out. Alright, there we go, guys. Here's a poll question. With Halloween already ahead of us after last night, we got circuit training only lasted between 6 to 7:30, with not bad of an opportunity coming out of yesterday. But other than that, not only if you guys have a Steam and a Twitter, you guys also have a Reddit. The name is Zach Dawson 1993. The only capital letter is Day. You guys can also check out the only person I have on Reddit. It's the person you'll see this morning around 10 o'clock this morning, with love, support, and respect. You guys will see him live every Friday, Saturday, Sunday, Mondays, and that's my awesome buddy, a good friend of mine, and that would be Kevin, aka Tuba Chat. So you guys should check him out every Friday through Mondays. Check out my girl Sorty's Getaway. She's a sweetheart. She's awesome, talented, loving, caring, all of us in this group. And anything that follows, guys, we follow within the heart. But I am always 100% Christian, guys, with love, support, and respect, and knowledge is power in between. But on that, guys, if you guys do not have them on your channels, you guys should check them out anytime and support them. And see what you can do to help your channel more, with love, support, and respect. But if those two were not enough today, guys, you guys should check out Running Egg. Running Egg had pretty much a fantastic rock and rollin' Halloween stream last night. Him and Kevin both started around 4, usually at different times, but usually any opposite time or competitive time for it. But on the guys, with love, support, and respect, with your awesome commentator today. Like I said, today's date is November 1st, 2021. But the most important thing, guys, with love, support, and respect, and knowledge is power, is we watch videos in full. You guys can like the videos, support, comment in full. You guys can share me out, tweet me out on Twitter, YouTube, and Reddit. And you guys can vote to land the 33 and the Great Soulman F team. Well, like I said, guys, good morning. I gave you guys a poll question this morning already. And remember, guys, every 19 to 20 minutes, guys get IGN news. So about 11 or 12 minutes going forward. Also, guys, my highest likes is 29, top to views 98 and 113, and also my highest mods today too, 223. This is actually my second. This is also my second consecutive day off today. Because the last time I had 3 days off in a row was not too long ago, and that was honestly, it was back when. It was actually in the middle of last week. So, to be honest, I'm a lucky man. With love, support, and respect, guys. My content's been really good. Popularity's been really good the first 5 years, and anything that follows, guys, and it's anything we can do. Anything you can do to bring more popularity, the more balance we'll end up having for anything else. But yeah, guys, we are now on the road to Black Friday and also Thanksgiving. What's going to be a little more colder, but it's only going to be in the late 40s and only in the late 50s, so pretty much in the early 50s, so it should be okay. Like I said, guys, every 19 to 20 minutes, guys get IGN news for the good, exciting part. But other than that, with Halloween ahead of us, guys, I gave you guys a poll question, so here's the question. Filled with love, support, and respect, but not a whole lot of decency, but more of a common opportunity. Well, guys, I'm gonna do Roulette Galore to see which one of these 3 enemies is gonna begin in a massive attack. Well, Halloween last night was good. You guys won't believe what I stopped by at. Oh wow, 868. And no, that's actually by far the highest damage that I've ever seen towards an enemy. But it is awesome. It's a bunch of it. Good way to establish a bit more. So last night, guys, before I had supper, guess who I went to see last night across from the window? Well, her and I were on the call, and that was my future fiance, by the way. So I told you guys yesterday, after I got done with a new episode of, what do you call it, Wild Arms 3, that I would not be back live until this morning, so it was actually not a terrible idea, so I just needed to get a little more of a break, and just wanted to see what else was going on, and the good thing is, my pun and I, pretty much, I came over last night until the end of Halloween, until the end of trick or treating, and you know, I got there until, because I'm still walking a little bit funny because of my silver blisters. I mean, a couple of my blisters on my right toe, and a little bit, quite a bit on my left, maybe a bit more. I'm not sure, but I was actually taking my time last night. So, but to be honest, trick or treating was not bad. Had a little more of an outstanding crowd. There was also a Halloween party between 6 and 9:30. My ass did not go to that last night, so I just decided my opponent was calling my name, and she wanted me to come out here instead of me doing the chat last night. But if I ever would have done the chat in the afternoon or last night, guys, you guys would have received maybe baseball. But speaking of baseball, guys, you guys will have a new episode of baseball tomorrow. It'll be in the morning before I go to bowling tomorrow. So, and I think despite the fact with a couple on my tiny toes, one tiny toe on my left, and then the one on the right, I just hope it won't be a pain in the ass. The only way to heal something like this between my toes or any scabs is despite the fact of having some lotion or anything that's medicated for it. So, I think I might be okay, as long as there's nothing terrible or anything wrong with it. But on that, guys, here's the poll question. The poll question today. With Halloween done, what is the best part, in your opinion? Passing out candy, getting candy, or just hanging out with friends or family? You guys get IT News, another 7 to 8 minutes. Now, for the agenda today, we're going to take on this boss in just a little bit. Do we need anybody else? Yeah, I don't think so, guys. I'm thinking if we can get maybe one more, maybe like 2 more battles, we should be okay. But other than that, it is good to be back once again, and like I said, guys, I don't just love what I do, I just do it. And so it's the most amazing, that's the most important thing, and this is what this group's all about, guys. Love, support, and respect is key, and knowledge is power, where we meet and greet new people one by one, follow the instructions on YouTube, and also checking out the descriptions, too, what you guys may find on that channel. Anything you guys can see, any popularity, as long as you guys do the basic thing, and always do the responsible thing. That would be like, support, comment, and full. This is actually what we do in this group. Full of love, support, and respect, and bringing more people in, and make them feel warm and welcomed. That's always something to have, too. Well, guys, his defense was down a little bit. You guys can tell me what your guys' Halloween was. I know that, well, I know the only one that was in the chat yesterday does not celebrate Halloween, but most of us already know. Oh yeah, it was New Dawn, that's right. My love and I were gonna be talking about New Dawn yesterday, but he honestly does not celebrate Halloween, especially if he's only working through it, or any other holiday, or anything compared. But that seems to be something too. I mean, it's like if anybody were to work on Halloween, actually no bad of an opportunity, you know. I mean, the more the merrier, but it's all good. Let's see. 1 second, guys. There we go. We guys can vote on that poll. What was your best part for Halloween? Anything you guys like? Alright, guys, we're gonna do a quick save real quick. Then we're gonna take on this one boss.
We still have some tents.
I don't think we're going to use a tent quite yet. Let's double check. I think we might be really good to go for the most part. So I don't see why not. So, you honestly know. Alright, guys, you guys get news in another 5 minutes, 4 or 5 minutes. Now my agenda today, guys, is I should be back this afternoon, maybe tonight, for a new episode of I'll say, here he comes, guys. We're gonna be in a bad position. I'm gonna bring up the walkthrough for Cris Tales right now. Remember, guys, we're actually at the library of the Cinder Forts. If you guys remember what happened last week, if you guys remember what happened last week, so
regardless,
I decided we were going to take on this boss
one of the witnesses.
for next time, and we're actually in this predicament finally. So let's see what this is going to be.
She
Bringing
seems
in.
aggressive. Let us hope she is not quite as
But other
strong
than
as
that-
she appears.
If anything, oh yeah, it's actually the one that this one thing is called. Like I said, oh yeah, it's actually Cinder's Ford. So this is actually one we were at currently, and anything that's not massive at this point, which is more of a pretty much a contribution or something else. And so it's okay at this one boss by the name of Nassar or Nasir.
That sword! Thieves! Scoundrels!
Take out her voice, guys.
Villains! Give it back!
Give it
Is she
back.
talking about
Hands up,
me?
guys. I'm not sure if she would have had a Halloween for I'm not sure if she would have had a costume for Halloween yesterday, but
Defend yourselves!
I mean, I know my family had a good time yesterday, and all I wanted to have was time with my pun during trick-or-treating. But the reason why she couldn't get out is because she's still on the damn quarantine until next week. But the good thing is, guys, she gets to go back to work next week on November 8th, which is actually one day before my ass is off work. I pretty much have a day off for it. Well, guys, get news in another couple minutes. 2 or 3 minutes. Well, guys, here's the thing about this boss. Before we end up attacking, her name is Nessa. Actually, Nessa. And she starts the process with a few moves. You have number 1 to the Fords, number 2 up the Heat, number 3 Mastercraft, and number 4, guys, strike the Iron for a physical attack. Now, the thing about this boss, guys, they can also use transportation to switch sides. And the only thing she does have passive feature, guys, is she immune to that. And her hit points, holy mackerel, guys. She has 2,408 hit points. So this might be a little more of a long battle, guys. But we never know. But the only thing we can do to her is she can absorb fire that has no resistances. So I don't think my ass is going to use fire for it. So the best way to attack her ass, guys, is using physical attacks. That'll be for Crispell, Zaz, and TKR. But not only Crispell can heal too, guys. Zaz can do the same thing too. So we're not going to be using fire. So I'm going to go ahead and attack her ass right here. So I have about 184 taken out of her system, guys. Let's see what she does. Okay, to the Fords. This is going to be up in the Heat. Well, guys, let's see if we can do something with a positive attack, guys. It's actually a very first try to take on her ass at this point. But if you guys ever want a shout out today, let me know in the live chat. You guys can vote on that poll. With Halloween done, what is the best part of it in your opinion? Passing out candy, getting candy, or just hanging out, as long as you guys have a good tremendous costume. Anytime you guys like. Oh wow, 131, that's actually good. Okay, Mastercraft, guys. Hands up. Okay, 56. Wow. Well, apparently she already did 56 on Zaz. That's actually not much of a positive idea, but okay. I thought she would have done a little bit more, but I guess not. Well, guys, I'm gonna do another physical attack on her. So do another 186. So I think we should be okay. Often. Alright, guys, we already hit. The good thing is we already hit the 19-minute mark. So we're gonna get some idea news for you guys this morning. Today's date is November 1st, the first day of November, the middle of the 4th quarter, 2021. If you guys have a Twitter, I'm gonna do counter stance. And the thing about counter stance too, guys, is anytime that anytime an enemy tries to hurt him, he can actually do some good damage on an enemy or a boss in between. So it's not that bad. Alright, guys, 131, not bad. I can keep it in the 130s for sure. As long as her ass does not destroy us. I think we should be okay. Keep it good on a good note. But other guys, if you guys have a Twitter, you guys can follow me on Twitter as Zach Dawson. You guys can tell me your first and last name information on Twitter. Well, guys, Mastercraft. Wow, Zuz. Look at this, guys. Zuz, they're 141. The reason why JKR only took a little bit of a little extra damage is because I actually equipped him with plenty of good defense on his arsenal, on his equipment, so he's pretty much good. Crispo is nearly the same. Zaz almost the same as well. But each of these three guys has good offense and defense when it comes to attacking, despite any other fact for it. But other than that, if you guys have a Twitter, you guys can let me know your first and last name in one word. And do not for the only thing when it comes to, despite the fact having a space bar. Oh wow, strike the iron. Wow. I don't think we're going to heal anybody quite yet. at least not yet. Or at least not right now. But I think we should be okay. But other than that, you guys call me Zach or JD. I've been on Twitter for over 3 years. On YouTube for a massive awesomeness for 5 years and counting. Well, pretty much 5 years and count. And also, guys, my numbers are 824-656-00. As your awesome commentator of all time. Thanks to Kevin. Thanks to a lot of you guys for love, support, and respect. Now, if you guys have a Steam, you guys can friend request me on Steam. If you guys are waiting to have your opportunity, when you guys can get your hands on, when you guys can get your hands on the Pixel Remaster of Final Fantasy V, the best way to do it is on mobile devices like, say, Android, iOS, and Steam, which that will be coming out on November 10th, 2021, which is actually the beginning of next week. So it's almost at the middle of next week, of the first week. Pretty much the first additional week of this month, November. So, but if you guys ever want to get started from the very beginning today, you guys can check out the first 4 Pixel Remasters of Final Fantasy. But if you guys are not interested in that, if you guys want to check out any other games on Variety, on Steam, you guys can check out any action adventure or any RPGs that's compared to it. Like, say, any music, sports, anything you guys can follow in between, that's okay. As long as you like any good games that are great to you, they have plenty of love, support, and respect, having fan base, common, anything else you guys can ever have. You know, actually, the only 3 things that's compared to having good variety of games on Steam, I've been on Steam for a while. I actually like having Steam. That can allow me to play any game I want, as long as I have a a Steam gift card or coming anything off the bat. So, or even if you guys have a credit card, you guys can go out to Steam that way. So it won't be a problem. But the name is Zach Dawson 93, guys. If you guys want to friend request me, or I can friend request you guys, whatever games you like to play the most. But I don't know if you guys have a Steam and a Twitter on the opposite side today, guys. If you guys also have a Reddit, you guys can friend request me on Reddit, the way we do on Twitter. The name is Zach Dawson 1993, guys, but the only cap letter is only the capital J, from my first name to the last name. But there is no... Well, recently there actually is not any capital letters on my last name of Dawson. That's why it's Zach Dawson, the awesome commentator, the one and only. But other than that, we should be okay. You guys can check out Kevin every Friday through Mondays, around 10 o'clock this morning. So that way, well, we can sell anybody. And also, guys, out of you guys, 223 mods so far today in this group that we can show what love, support, and respect is, and what it knows its power is to anybody else that comes in your channel. That can leave a comment, hit that like button, and also hit that support button as much as possible. But other than that, you guys can also check out my girl Shorty. I love it so much. She's good. Tremendous. She's a good friend of mine. An awesome friend of mine, guys. But you ain't seen nothing yet. But other than that, with love, support, and respect, guys, you guys can also check out Runny Egg. Runny Egg is awesome. He's outstanding. He's good at what he does on his channel. Bringing everybody towards his channel too. No one else has to be afraid of anything for it. Oh wow, 160. Wow. Zekion's about to almost die, guys. But none of any healing will have anything to solve. Unless all we have to do is pretty much heal his ass once. Zekion will use this opportunity to get healing zone on him. But other guys, with love, support, and respect, the most important thing in any other channel or any other group is we watch videos in full. And guys, we watch videos in full. You guys can like the videos, support, comment in full. You guys can share me out, tweet me out on Twitter. Guys, only Twitter, YouTube, and Reddit. But if you guys don't have any of those 3 apps, like say, if you guys want to send me on Instagram or whatever, feel free to do it. Or you guys can do as you please. It's not that hard to find out anything. As your awesome commentator, filled with love, support, and respect, and also guys, always, love, support, and respect is key, and knowledge is power. And you guys come over to land at 33, and the Great Summon at 14. We're going to IGN News to talk about today, for this morning. Today's date is November 1st, 2021. So today, with love, support, and respect, let's run them all down for you. Alright guys, should check out this first article 11 hours ago of the best Sutter horror movies. You guys see AMC's horror streaming service, Sutter, makes it easier than ever for both casual viewers and aficionados alike to find whatever is in that storage. Alright guys, we'll see if I can finish her off. You guys can see, this bastard does not have any healing. I feel sorry for her. There's nothing she can do for us. It's our first try, and it's not that hard. It's actually really easy. As long as she doesn't have any power-ups, so she does not have to set up or anything. Yes, 55. Got her, guys. Not a problem at all. She's worth nothing, guys. 1,150 experience, guys. 2262 and Gil. That's actually really good.
Defeated.
So we got her in our first time, guys. Not a problem. So you guys can check out details for that for our first one. Alright guys, if you guys are looking to get a good starting deck, maybe like an epic starting deck, as you guys can see, Magic the Gathering is having a new set, as today they reveal a new powerful zombie enhancement. So you guys see, the main theme will be vampires, but the zombies on that, guys, are going to have something to say about it. Probably brains. Pretty much brains. Hungry for brains. Pretty much eating shit out of humans between their brains. Because it's usually something. Hold on. There we go. Because it's usually, despite the fact, the vampires, what they want to have between anything with thirst or anything else that they can really eat. And that would be brains or pretty much anything inside the body. So that's what usually zombies want to have. But on anything compared to that's usually between vampires and zombies. Kind of like they're coming out of the undead and pretty much coming out of tombstones, under the graves, and so on and so forth. But for the most important thing, guys, it's pretty much brains. This is not too bad. And now, guys, according to Camp C, if you guys still have a good copy of Stardew Valley, guys, so check out you guys can give yourself some help on what you guys need to do, and pretty much do it on any other strategy guide for it. And that would be the beginner's guide and the thesis to help you guys ever get started. But yeah, guys, Nasir was not bad of a problem. After having it our first try this morning, and that's actually a real good start as the awesome commentator. So it's usually something. Guys can vote on that poll. See if there's any votes we can have today.
There was a great.
Guys can also check out the best SSDs for your PS5. This is actually what we talked about, I think, different times, but pretty much in a good amount of time. Is you guys can expand your PS5 storage the right way. That can help really anything. But you guys understand I've had the PS5 for a little over 11 months. But on the 26th or 27th, guys, it'll be for the first time this year. Thanks to one of my peers getting my PS5 nearly 1 year ago. It'll be a 1 year anniversary for the PS5. For all of us today. And that would be on November 26th, in between. Something that I ever got started with. And it was 4 or 5, maybe like 6 months before that I went after my very first current PC that's in front of me. A brand new screen, thanks to the company, and so on and so forth. With anything in tech, or anything with that, to make it good, powerful. Instead of Windows 10, remember guys, my PC is not a Windows 10, it's officially a Windows 11. So that's actually remarkable and it's outstanding. Alright, guys can check out the best, tremendous, you guys can check out the best over-ear headphones for total Aurora immersion, or immersion. That's the pro-grade portable audio. Whatever headset you guys can get, whatever you guys hear music, or anything you guys can have, you guys will have tremendous sound. As the boss that we took out, guys, trying to get a little bit of answers.
Of our weapons, are you able to repair them? Perhaps even enhance them?
Yeah, that's a trip too. Oh, Nassar, that's right. Also, there was another damn pronunciation or something, but she does give us a little more instruction in this laboratory.
It appears I have been defeated.
Yeah, defeated and useless. The bosses she was not too bad, guys. So she was actually real easy. So you guys to check out more of an opportunity. If you guys can check out any ear headphones for the total process. If you guys have an Xbox, if you guys have either an Xbox Series X, S, Stadia, Switch, or PS4 or PS5, whatever's more fitting to you. So you guys can do, and so anything you can do, make sure your content is amazing, popularity will be interesting, for more people to come in, with a lot of support and respect, and make sure your sound looks good too, so people can hear you. Alright guys, you guys can also check out this next one, of how the hunting phase works in Phasmophobia. Never heard of it, but I don't know. It's really not much that I can really talk about for that. Okay guys, let's see if there's anything I can really steal. But before we get to that, we need to heal ourselves up quick. Before we end up having something. But as long as none of us really died or anything, that's good. We always want to make sure we have everybody healed. More of a common chemistry, guys, so I think we should be okay. So, with that intact, the next thing we need to do is... we're going to be going back to Cinder. Yeah, we're going to be going back to Cinder after we're done with this crap at this point. So let's go, so yeah, we're gonna be running into our next person by the name of Kari. Kari or Kari. And that's only a 4-letter word, guys. K-A-R-I. So we want to go in this room. And speaking of that, guys, there she is.
They're all damaged.
As you guys can see, the place, the process look not tremendous, but pretty much only needs plenty of work to take. So see what we can do to help her. Well guys, in other news, in popular articles today, you guys see the company Nintendo confirms it's going to be closing its Northern California and the offices also in Toronto. So let's double check that one, guys, coming out of popularity for that. And that's according to a couple locations today, guys. And that would be only Redwood City in California and Toronto, Ontario, Canada. What's honestly it's according. I mean, it's not the ones that are coming out of cement. I mean, any problems with that, but maybe a little bit more. Apparently, it's going to be affecting 100 employees. And it was actually reignited by the name of, what's the name? Oh boy. Well, the reason why is it's pretty much either like 1 or 2 people that has a couple of major problems with that in between. And the one that's making that happen, sadly, or maybe as a businessman, and that would be the senior vice president of sales and marketing, Nick Chavez, is going to be leaving Nintendo to join Kentucky Fried Chicken.
Yeah? Get in line.
I wish I know something tremendous about that, but why close something in the detail? You know, that's the problem. I mean, yes, anybody can take it, but I don't know. But I honestly have no clue for that, guys. I really don't. But other than that, I mean, Nintendo is a really good company. That's something I will say, but I don't have a lot to say involved in that. It's like if they want to close their offices, but they're only 2 states, maybe like 1 country and 1 state out of 50 here in the United States.
Well, that was awkward.
It's usually up to anybody part of Nintendo, but you know, it all depends. It all depends how they work and how I feel and pretty much how they feel they work. So it's pretty much only one person that runs the place, and that would be only the senior vice president physically, guys. So it all depends. But not only on the opposite side, guys, for Halloween, you guys are going to be having a good Halloween treat. So let's see the thing you guys are going to be getting. Not 1 set, not 2, but 3 sets. That will be available on the very first day of 2022.
So, where could
and that would be, as you guys can see, Lego Super Mario Luigi's Mansion. As these 3 sets are announced as a Halloween treat. Coming out Luigi's Mansion 3, guys. I've heard that game's been good for the Switch. So an 8.5 out of 10 or 8.3. Once I haven't played Luigi's Mansion, I've always wanted to have an opportunity, but since I don't have really a Switch anymore, that's another thing. But that one, guys, for the 3 sets, it's going to be a little over 80. A little over 80 bucks plus, but I think that's going to be good for you guys if you guys are looking to have an opportunity.
Could there be something inside of it?
So I don't know, but you guys can check it out and see what you guys think. For any questions or any answers you guys can bring. Alright guys, Zack Snyder's Justice League and Darkseid may have been why New Gods was cancelled, guys. So actually, Darkseid may have been the key. And that one, guys, is entitled New Gods. Now the reason why...
That would be the main use for a save.
Let's see, we're looking at a save. It's something that could be in the box, but... That's usually despite the fact to see what they're doing according with Zack Snyder. Not so. Okay guys, I don't think we need to worry much about that. But right now we're trying to find to see what that cure is. We'll look at that in just a second. Alright guys, let's double check what else we can really establish around this area. So yeah, we're trying to look for the cure, guys. Let's see what we can find in that. Something about looking at a notebook.
We shouldn't touch anything here.
Something about a notepad. So let's go in invest a signing light. Yeah, okay, that was a signing light, but something about inspecting and signing light, guys, and the green bottle. To learn that is pretty much acid. Then we want to go behind the safe and maybe try to push it or something.
Yes.
I'm not sure if we can or not, but I know there might be something that we can do. But we just have to see what it could really be. I don't think the boxes are going to help.
A giant. There's probably.
Yes.
Okay, you guys can vote on that poll.
We shouldn't.
What a strange city.
You guys, okay, there has to be something that we can really do. Hold on. We're gonna get to that in just a second. If you guys are looking to juice up your portable sizes, you guys can keep your devices juiced with the best portable sizes you guys can see. You see, guys, I recently did have a portable charger one time. It was actually one of those black ones, but one of my old friends, that went on the trip with me alongside my partner and I, and pretty much 25, maybe like 27 plus people on a couple of different trips. Like for example, between what I said earlier, going into New York City, Washington D.C., and now Pigeon Forge. And this one person, you know, let me borrow his charger so I can charge my phone. So, but honestly, I saw this one person at Walmart, and basically, I don't know what he was actually doing, but I'm like, I told him, I said, where's my strap? And he actually was stopping at Walmart for something. But I'm not 100% sure. But it could be anything for sure, but I don't know. And so it was only, I'm not sure why he was in there, but I'm not gonna even have my ass guess for it, but the temperature was not a problem. Coming out of, not Sunday, but fucking this past Saturday. And that was when I was tired after 9 hours. Between 1:30 to, 10:34. Alright guys, see if I can maybe get something going. If I can, maybe get this one person? I don't know. But can I talk to her again? Alright guys, I'm not sure. Let me... Actually, I might be able to talk to her with him. Hold on.
Daddy!
Alright, there we go guys. There's her father. Her name is his name is Zero. That's nice. I can go with that. If you guys have a copy of Genshin Impact, that's free to play. I know Parts Mendo wants me to play it, but I'm not sure if I should advertise good plans to play it. If I ever get an opportunity to be trustworthy for it or anything, but you guys can check out the best hotel character builds and tips to help you guys get started. This article was 5 hours ago. 4 hours ago, 5 hours ago. If you guys want to squeeze at an opportunity, I'm checking out the builds and tips for detail. But yeah, guys, not only you guys can check out the Halloween suite of Lego Super Mario Luigi's Mansion, you guys can also have an opportunity to check out the short video. You guys can check out the trailer to see the spooky reveal for the upcoming Lego Super Mario Luigi's Mansion sets. And they recently are inspired for the most from the Lego company, and also for Nintendo too. You guys can check out a 21-second video of that and see what you guys think. If you guys are interested in it,
I don't have long.
or anything for tremendous in it too. Okay guys, one last article, maybe not the last one, is guys to see the RPG game Roblox has recovered from its multi-outage. You guys can see supposedly was not the cause of the multi-day outage. Now this is something that we honestly never heard in a circumstance, but honestly, if you guys are at a fast food restaurant, at a store, or anything to compare with service if you're playing Roblox or any other game compared to it, as long as you guys, as long as it's not under, as long as it's not having power outages, or even if you guys are still playing online or not, but that's another thing too. I mean, as far as Chipotle, I haven't had any food for Chipotle for a while, but they actually do have some good food. As you guys see, her dad is pretty much down. This is actually not much of a physical reaction.
Daddy?
Yeah, her dad got killed, guys. So let's go and
Zufra killed Zero?
oh shit.
What? How did you know
So
that?
Cris had a lucky guess from her
Something you saw in
father.
the past, huh? It's
Compare
true,
between the other
you saw
few.
it happen in the past. So yeah.
I'll look at a couple other things in a second. Well, guys, let's see if there's any other articles. Okay, Maid's Master's in the book. Well, alright, good. Alright, guys, consider yourselves. News. Not too many news, but I'll take
talk about
anything
it.
coming out of Halloween from last night. Well, guys, we have a couple likes. Let's get those likes up there. Fill with love, support, and respect. Anything that follows is what we want to receive. We want to receive and what we see here. My highest likes is 29, guys, for the first 5 years on YouTube. Top to is 98 and 113. My highest mines of all time is 223.
I'm done here.
This is always outstanding.
Find anyways. See you around, sister.
If you guys need a shout out, let me know. As long as we find a person. See where we can find it. Oh wow, never mind.
That was uncomfortable.
Well, I'm guessing she's not apparently, guys, she's not happy after
Let us finish searching this
what
place. Perhaps there is still something worthwhile.
what that evil witch did to her father. So pretty much her father, but not coming anything tremendous. Or anything that's major.
Think of a Zufra doing something.
Okay, can we maybe get that? Or can we not get that? Can we get maybe that person? I'm not sure. Okay, we won't get it. Alright. Okay, can we get behind the safe?
A giant safe. There's probably.
Let's see what we can do with it. Okay, probably not. I think we'll probably inspect the safe and see what happens. Let's see what we can do with it, guys. Hold on. Alright, let's see what maybe we can do. Let's see if we can maybe do anything. Yeah, I don't think he's going to be able to do anything for it. So probably not. So probably not, guys. I mean, it would honestly be nice if we had no minor problems if we would have maybe take a chance on it. So we'll see. But as far as what's going on in my agenda today, I could do another episode of Quest Tales tonight, but it all depends.
To be jammed.
But since I only went live once yesterday, guys, I think I'll probably do another episode of Quest Tales, maybe this afternoon. But if not, maybe baseball tonight. Remember, guys, baseball is 1 to 2 days a week. The only two teams I only manage is Nationals and the Tigers. Well, the games have been good, but maybe a little bit crazy. But it all depends. Alright, guys, let's see what we can do to get ourselves out of this predicament. Oh wow, we're gonna grab something from the counter, guys. Look at this. Let's see how this person does.
You want to move the safe under the acid to melt it down.
And that's actually the first time the first time we were able to do something. But there we go, guys.
I wonder what's inside.
Now let's double check what's inside of this.
One moment. I will scan it.
But JKR, guys, he's going to quickly
The
scan
contents
it.
appear to be a notebook of some
If
sort.
you guys had a good Halloween season last night,
That could be
Halloween
Zero's
was good.
research notes.
Only got a bit of candy though, so that's okay. My fan pretty much did as good as they did yesterday. Coming out of last night too.
But how do we open it?
But also today, guys, I got plenty of sleep and
Perhaps
pretty
we
much
can
just
use something
relaxed for a
else
little
in the
while.
area.
But it was not too bad. Let's see if there's anything we can use. Okay, well, okay, what are we doing moving the safe? Oh yeah, we can move it up top. Okay. Let's go and move it up top, guys. Let's see what we can do in this group. All we need to do, guys, is push a little bit tough. There you
Should
go.
suffice.
While
We got
this
it on the
may
right
eventually
spot,
prove
guys.
effective, it will
Now
likely
let's see
take a
what we can
considerable
really
amount
do
of
with
time.
it.
Won't be a problem. After all, I'm a talented time mage.
Can't go on with the time maze, guys. Time maze can only use time magic. And that's always tremendous for a long time. Okay, is there anything else we need to do with that safe? Now we want to go for the time hop and go have
This is
maintenance
just
go for
perfect.
something.
Let us take it back to
What we
Cris
will
and the
only
others.
receive, guys, is a couple of notes to bring back with us as good as we can. That's see, we have the research notes of 0. Now we can go back to the time hop.
We are fortunate.
So we
It
get a
was
little more
scarred from the
information
acid, but it appears the journal is still in
and
a
give it
functional
back to
state.
this current town. Oh wow. No, that really has to hurt too. Okay.
Matthias, you did it! Thank you so much.
I don't no, as far as Quiamiri goes, I haven't seen Qui in the live chat. I mean, she hasn't jumped in for a little while, but she's actually doing good.
We need to hurry back to her.
As a matter of fact,
Hopefully
but
this journal will give her the information.
I was
she
supposed to
needs.
good morning already. Remember guys, this is what this group's all about. Love, support, and respect is key. When we meet and greet new people one by one, follow the instructions on YouTube. And checking out the descriptions, what you may find, guys, is yourselves finding new family members, new friends, awesome content, and good popularity. And that's through Kevin, Sony, and Running Egg. And also from all of us. I don't just love what I do, guys, I just do it. That's the most important thing you can have. If we're going to be having any other battles. Well, we're going to go back to our Cinder Town in just a second. So yeah, we're going to be maybe doing a couple of side quests for Sir. Which I like the sound of that for Sir. But other than that, after getting plenty of experience since last week before taking on this boss today, it was. But alright guys, so pause in the chat. Yeah, he hardly does not have a whole lot of hit points on him. So let's go ahead and take on this one left. It's 61, okay, 91, that one's good. I'll finish him off with only Micro Bolt. Because Micro Bolt has a little more of a decisive damage. But it does have a critical hit. Any critical hit that any of these guys can really receive, so. Alright guys, experience 240, 8267 on Gil. Brings up in 34,181. And also guys, the regular battles on Quest Tales are good too. I've still been getting good popularity every now and then, or nearly often. That's why my popularity's been really good. Love, support, and respect is always key. Not stopping what we're doing, but stopping at nothing. To make something good out of it and making it look good and outstanding.
Seems like you can use it.
Sure.
Now, anytime I use the Sue, guys, it's a good way. It's honestly a good way to get around.
Yes.
Get around this river. As long as if you guys go to any river, the only thing you could probably have and only use is pretty much really simple. Pretty much either Polino Sue or the Sue you really can find or anything compared to any. As long as they have maybe like one Sue, maybe like two. Okay, can we get honestly a regular battle in here? Maybe just like a few. Oh guys, we were actually in wait a minute. Wait a second. I said we don't need to go back in here. Because we already took on a boss earlier. We already took on the boss from one of the earlier episodes, so we don't need to take on this one creep right now. Honestly, no. I think we pretty much did a good enough opportunity for him. I mean, for her, or coming out of this boss for sure. Let's go right over here, guys. This is actually the place that we need to go. So let's go right here. As long as there's a little more stuff to look forward to today. At this point. Alright guys, we're finally back into town. Let's go and talk to her. Miss experience time. Okay, there we go, guys.
Oh, you're Faraga's daughter.
Remember she's Faraga's daughter by the name of Fire. Remember guys, the tremendous amount for Fire is it only comes with 3 things. Remember guys, Ice, Fire, and Bolt. Well, Ice, Fire, and Thunder. Well, pretty much the very beginning, parts of the starting magic, if you guys are white maids or black maids. But on the opposite side, when it comes to white maids, you guys have Sight, Protect, and Cure. That's pretty much the first 3, especially when it comes to Pausania or something else. But as long as you guys have good magic, compared between the 2, compared as a time maids, where you guys can use any time magic, but if you guys have any summons to become a summoner, the best way you guys can do summons, if you guys are a summoner for the most part, and maybe do some black magic or white magic together. As long as it's combined, not to 1, but only like 2. Which 2 is pretty much better than 1. 2 is better than 1. Alright, I'm gonna go ahead and swap another one right there.
They also protect against
Like I said guys, my conten's been so good, popularity's been so good the first 5 years. But none of us ever stop what we're doing.
Oh, so just like those
We know what we're doing, and that's exactly the most important thing you can have. Filled with love, support, and respect. When we meet and greet new people one by one, follow the instructions. And checking out the descriptions you guys will have. What you guys will be able to find is some new family members and new friends to connect. The right way instead of the wrong way. Remember guys, love, support, and respect is key, and knowledge is power. It's always 100% key to follow. But there's always something to build. Having a big family coming towards your channel, or anything else that's more to inspire with popularity and great content that people will check out.
That's scary.
Something about being scary or fishy, guys.
Curious. So small, yet so brave. Interesting.
That's a thing, but not tragic.
I agree with everyone. We should ask
So we're gonna be talking to our next person, and that would be Technia. But it also goes on to say, guys, on this walkthrough that we're gonna maybe take on a couple of side quests, but we haven't done any good side quests for, I think, for the past and present, on a different amount, of time for it. So okay. But since we're actually talking to her daughter, I think she gave us pretty much our first side quest or something.
Patience. You do not become.
It would be like patience, young Padawan Luna.
Now,
as long as when it comes to starting magic, guys, you cannot start magic without having an opportunity to have a teacher or maybe kind of like a trainee. Alright, so we want to speak to Tanaka in the dockyard. So let's go, let's see what we can find her at. So we're actually doing our first side quest for a change after a while.
We have the
So we want to talk to Aurora. Well, we won't talk to her right now. So let's go right over here. See if she's actually at the dock. And speaking of devil, there we go, guys. We found her already.
How's the shoe doing?
That was good, and always keeping it in safe. That makes sure the thing is not bugged or anything.
It's faring quite well, thank you. But we came here to ask you something different.
Now, as far as tomorrow goes, well, like I said, guys, I'm off every Tuesday, so tomorrow morning, you guys will have a new episode of baseball. Maybe Far Cry 6 tomorrow night. Since my friend's not going to be out of quarantine. I mean, the good thing is, the excitement for that is she gets to go back to work next week on the 8th, because she's really, really hungry for money. And she really is, and she cannot wait to get back to it after she gets done with this quarantine and the COVID crap that she has. Ever since last week.
You mean the levy?
It's actually been 1 week, this past Monday of last week. Ever since she recently got a second test from the health department, and she's gonna be able to go to work.
Well,
Ever since she tested positive for it, but ever since then, she's actually been getting better and better. A little more stronger for our feetsome.
But it has been
And
years
today,
since
guys,
Volcano was
we've been
active,
together
so we stopped taking
with
care
love,
of
support,
them.
and respect for 1,590 days.
It's a real shame.
1590.
They are truly a marvel of crystallarium based
As
technology.
our relationship, loving, caring, supportive,
Is there a reason that you
romantic,
haven't fixed them yet?
undefeated streak.
Oh,
As the
I wish
youngest
we
couple,
could.
I'm 28, she's 34. She's gonna be 35 on the 4th of January. Which, you guys can see, the answer is yes. I have that day off for her. Because I'm gonna be spoiling her on her 35th birthday. And I'm gonna be 29 on the 24th of next year of June.
Don't worry.
But that's gonna be
We'll give you a
tremendous.
set of tools for free.
It's your awesome commentator.
Well, I don't see an issue there.
Really? I'd be
Forever grateful, former thankful, or
Sure, leave it to
go
us.
for an exception.
On to Elizabeth's shop. I guess we can help.
I don't see why not. Alright guys, let's see what we can do for this one. Alright guys, right now we're gonna be obtaining a Sindarian tools. So I see they are known as the Master Craftsmanship. The tools are a big part of their success. So let's go, let's see where the hell we can find that at. Not sure where it could really be, but let's double check. So I'm thinking if the tools would be here somewhere, I would assume it would have to be somewhere around here. So we can find some good tools. Guys, we're looking for some sort of set of tools if we can.
Well,
You appear to...
of course.
Something about meeting her sisters. I'll skip this part. Well, we did get a tent already. Nice of her. Well, guys, let's see which one would be a good opportunity. But as far as other stuff goes, I think I'll probably will try to sell a couple different stuff, but I'll probably keep them right where they are. But as far as on defense, I think I'm going to increase this a little bit more. So that'll be about 10. Well, I don't think we need any more Flak of Feathers because we have a good amount of 26 right now. So, but as far as healing goes, oh, we can really get that now because all we had to pay was only 5,000 even. It's actually not 2 months for the damn thing. So all we have to do is talk to her and give her that.
Are these the tools you needed?
Go away to make something
By the lady.
worth an extra
Really,
opportunity
extra
or
mile.
worth a quarter mile. But I will take that for sure.
You didn't have to. Now
But
I
the
feel
same nor
ashamed.
bad, astonished or outstanding.
It is no
That's something that's a little more incorporated today.
Besides, you do require those tools for your occupation.
Let me look at this. Ah, that's not a surprise.
You're right. Time to get our hands dirty. Or at least that's what I would like to say.
Hold on, let me check out this message, guys. I'll pause in the chat for it. Hold on, let me see if I can do this. See if I can get this message here. You want me at... like yesterday. Yeah, there we go. Well, guys, we got 2 to 3 likes. Let's get some likes in the live chat today. With love, support, and respect. And now it's just power today, guys.
Let me guess. You
Remember, guys,
from us?
it always works in the process through Kevin, Sony, and Running Egg, and all of us out of 223 mods in total.
It's sort of a big
It's actually the #1 highest I've ever had for the first 5 years on YouTube, and also on Twitter for a little over 3 years. Coming in our system. But other than that, my highest likes today, guys, like I said, in the first 5 years, is 29. Top reviews 98 and 113.
Next, I need a crystallarium.
So what we need, once he needs us to get next, is something that's a little bit legendary, but a bit epic.
And finally, I need the command console to start the mechanism.
Oh wow.
If memory serves, the command
Something about getting a couple other things too. How much was hold on, guys. Oh wait, there we go.
Those are a lot.
Yeah, you're telling me there's a lot of tools that could really build something, as long as it's built with help, chemistry, and pretty much putting a teamwork effort.
Don't worry.
That's exactly what any sort of materials that anybody's looking to find. That's like building a house, building a farm, building anything else tremendous. Okay, what are we looking for again?
If my memory.
Something about finding something in particular. Actually, having a little more things too. So what we guys, all we have to do is only look at a couple people. We need to ask Firaga, Lau, and Senzina for crystallarium chain. Then we can go back to her, and then we go back to her after we ask a couple people today. So let's go to our first one. All right, let's go and find what we can find. The mother of her daughter. That'll be Fire equals Fire, guys. It's actually the steps between fire. Yeah, we're gonna find ourselves a good chance for it. As long as it's not fucking any other mistakes for it. So it'll be okay.
Oh.
Okay, that's not the one. Let me go back on the other side. You guys can vote on that poll from last night's Halloween. If you guys enjoyed it for anything. Okay, let me give you guys this poll question again. With Halloween done, what is the best part in your opinion? Passing out candy, getting candy, or just hanging out? Hey, what's up, Pete Savage? Thank you, pal, for putting the like. How are you? Welcome to the live chat. Remember, guys, anytime it's the first day of any other month, it's the start of a new month. Whether it's November or any of the first. It's only 12 months in a year, and it always is. Keep voting on that poll, guys. Let's see what we can do with that. Remember, guys, love, support, and respect is key. Well, we meet and greet new people one by one, and also, guys, knowledge is power. As long as we follow the instructions all together and checking out our descriptions, that can bring us, we can make new family members and new friends. And as long as we know what we're doing, and keep doing what we're doing, that's always something to have. Building friendships, building good stuff we can bring on the table, and anything that follows. It's the results of what we can really bring. Having great content, good popularity, good personality as well. And as long as you know what you're doing. As long as it does not shake off anything. Well, guys, we have another 15 to 20 minutes after I'm done with this. I might be able to get a little something today, so pretty much I can talk about today too. So it all depends. I'm gonna get a little breakfast after I'm done with this morning. Maybe just go across, and I think I might be okay. But I'm still walking a little bit funny because of my because a couple of my scabs between a little bit on my right. And a little bit of my right toe, but it actually hurts a little bit more than the left one that I have. Like usually it does just a little bit red, but honestly, like I said, I think I should have no problem.
My children,
But here's one of our first three guys that we need to ask for one of the tools,
Miss Lau.
and that would be Lau. Lau is actually a good lady in this town of Cinder. And regardless, guys, she is. Without a problem. Without a problem or without a tremendous concern.
Why, yes.
Which I'll take
I
it.
do have such an item in my possession.
Like, back it up, I'll take it. This is really outstanding and not speechless. Honestly, guys, it really isn't, or really is not, but I can take it.
Well, we're helping Tapna repair the old levee system.
Yeah, we just need to get a couple things for
It's been years ever since the
Tekka
levees were
or
risen.
Tanaka. Well, 237. Holy
We
cow.
seem to be preoccupied with
That's actually a lot of it. Okay, so guys, my top two views is 98 and 113.
If you
Don't think I'm gonna get a little more higher than that.
Gladly give it to you.
But it'd be nice if I did, but I don't know. Okay, guys, we have our first one. It's actually the control panel.
And trust.
We still need about two others.
Refreshing to see
Which we're
people with these
hoping
qualities.
to maybe find or maybe look at and find.
My children. I hope this will help.
Well,
you
thanks to
in your
Lau
endeavor.
for giving us part of the tool.
May the lady guide your path.
Amen. Amen. It's 100% Christian.
Oh, wait.
Okay, Volcano, no. I don't think we need to fight these two anymore for right now. At least for right now, at this point, but it all depends going forward today, guys. I'm pretty sure we can find out what the other two are. Did we already talk to her?
Sister. I guess that means...
Oh, never mind. I guess we already found our spot.
Talk. What did you...
Wait a second, guys. Let me look at this. So they're going to be talking a little bit more involving that history.
It has Zero's
Involving
research
our
notes.
history. But I think we should be okay. Name your mount. There we go.
Mr. Rowan, this is... I can't believe it.
Pretty much a little bit of
It's been
introduction.
years since I've
Let's
seen
begin our
this.
first appearance of Aurora.
It's a bit...
That's the only 5-letter word, guys,
edges,
today in
but
this group.
I'm sure there'll be something useful here. Just give me
IROLA.
some time.
That's a 5-letter.
That wasn't in the rules. Time to play. Patience, sister.
Hopefully it won't be pretty between those sisters either.
Right. And only
You guys can vote a little bit more on that poll. We have another 12 to 17 minutes. We're still actually describing a little bit of history,
I guess we...
since it's not going to be not too bad. But can we do the side quest real quick?
Yes,
Or maybe
yes.
not. So apparently we have to sit tonight with these girls, apparently. There's really not much other stuff to do at this point. But anything would just be a guess. Okay, it won't allow us to come out of there or anything. Well, can we talk to her, maybe?
I guess...
Or maybe not. Okay,
Miss Arola?
Oh, You're one of those
Alright, here we
kids.
go.
I'm sorry, but could you let me work?
Any tremendous amount would have to be not much of a force, but kind of like a destructive force. Okay.
Is there anything I could do to help you?
Crystal was looking to see if there's anything she can do.
There's nothing you can do but give me some
But not a
peace.
whole lot to begin with.
Being near those two just gives me anxiety.
Hmm.
I want this to be
That
over
brings
as
somebody-
soon as possible.
With a different status effect. So that's another thing too.
What do you want, Time Mage?
I'm gonna go with the very first one,
Why are you
guys.
following the Empress?
If the only other choice were to let the people you care about, your friends, your family, die,
Hmm.
wouldn't you
That's
do
another
whatever
reason
you could
not
save
to.
them? No matter the cost?
I suppose if that were the only...
Justify it however
Either
you want.
consideration or anything else worth noting.
In the end, we do whatever we have to do.
Let's see.
That's what matters.
As long as it's pretty much always working together or anything organizing for a different statement or a different
Try
fact.
to remember that.
Then again, it's not that bad. But keeping it good and natural. Okay, we already talked to the other one.
That key was
Okay, I don't think there's anything we can do with Lau. Can we talk to her on this one?
Insects wants to talk.
Why
Talking
are
about
you
an
helping
insect,
people have
I don't see a
seen?
spider behind it. So I'm not real so most of us would not be so.
Stupid human.
Hmm.
Our people. Our home. There's nothing more you need to know.
Well, that's a little bit feisty. That's a little bit feisty from her today, guys. Have a little bit of an upset, or just a little bit of an anger. I can work with that.
Miss Arola?
Oh,
Is there any...
just being near. I want.
Okay, we don't have much going on over there for that. What I did mention, guys, we should be able to get a little something that's worth healing for Christopher. Trying to figure out what would be the next location, though. When we go back to the walkthrough again. Yeah, I don't think we need to have anything to worry about for the time being.
Crispell, want to rest until the morning?
So I guess we have no choice, guys. We may as well rest in this building for the time being. Then we can maybe go back to that side quest. I feel like we're going to be doing a couple other side quests. Maybe in the following.
That was a long night.
But at least we had a good rest today. That's for sure.
I think I did it.
And well done. We have the cure, guys, for Christopher.
Thank you, Volcano. I knew if we just
Work together is good, guys. 2 is better than 1. 3 is better than 1, or any bigger number is better than 1. Instead of doing it on your own or anything solo. But no one has to
It's a trick,
beg anything to
sister.
track down for
Play your
anything,
own
but
game.
it's all good. Double checking once again, just to make sure. Okay, I'm going to add the...
Perhaps. That's why we'll test the medicine on their friend.
Let me double check for a
If he
minute.
dies, they all die. If he lives,
Guess I'll probably bring in the top result.
we'll...
I think Christopher, well, Wilhelm's been keeping an eye on Christopher since we went a couple of different locations to bring Za and TKR with us. That's been the only thing. Well, guys, since we have the curing see how we're doing on time. We might be able to fit into a system. I guess we have another 5 or 10 minutes. Then I think we're going to be in and out today. But today is no surprise that we're actually once again I mean, for the most part, the first day of the month again. And this time it's November. And that's actually real nice too. Okay, let me double check. Do we have anything else in that side quest? Real quick. Well, I guess we want to look for Firaga and Senzina. Don't know where the hell they could be, but they're here somewhere.
Welcome.
Elizabeth, no. Well, let me double check though. Do we want to make an upgrade? Well, guys, if I pretty much did something for JKR, it would be +6 on his attack and his defense as well. For Cris, it'll be +6 for attack. I think I'll probably put +3 and +3 on personal tricks for Zaz. And I'll take it. And she now has tactical tricks, guys. Which is actually the 3rd evolution, guys, of the magical bag. Which says their design as a lid to control the contents. And also the good thing about that, guys, is the defense has a +15 advantage. But that actually is real good inside. It actually is real nice for sure. You know, I want to really double check if there's anything else we can find as the commentator. See if there's anything else we can really find. See, maybe when we can find her. Find Firaga for a change. There was actually not a new episode of Family Guy last night due to Halloween, so. Well, Family Guy will have a new episode next week on the 7th. The 7th on a Sunday. So that will be next weekend. And what's all I have to work this week is 2 8-to-5s and the 2 to 10 this week, so it won't be a problem. I'll probably deal with Christopher maybe. Well, if I do a new episode of Cris Tales, it could be maybe tonight, if not next week. If not next Monday for sure. Because all I have to work is only 2 to 10 on that one, so it all depends. Because like I said, guys, all I have to work is only Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, with only 2 8-to-5s and a 2 to 10. But then again, we might be okay. As long as we know what we're doing. Okay, let's double check on time one more time. I think we'll probably stop here for only for this morning. I mean, for the morning. So I'm gonna go ahead and we'll deal with the other stuff. I think maybe tonight. But if it doesn't happen, I should be back tomorrow morning for a new episode of baseball and a new episode of Far Cry 6.
Shall we make a record of our adventure?
Hold on, let me see if there's anything else real quick. Okay, we're good.
Shall we make a record?
So as long as we... Well, so far today, guys, we took on this one boss just once today. But to be honest, it was not all that tough. But we got her. To make sure we don't fall for any other trap again. Alright guys, that's going to be a wrap for me. This includes the episode of Cris Tales. We actually did a little bit of half and half grinding. We did a bit more with grinding for sure. So, as long as there's any other boss, we should be okay to align something here and there. Or pretty much something worth bringing plenty of light. Or anything else regarding it. Alright guys, anyway, I should be back this afternoon, or hopefully tonight, to maybe bring you guys another episode of Cris Tales. But if it doesn't happen, Cris Tales probably maybe won't be back until next Monday. Because remember guys, I was off yesterday, I'm off today and tomorrow. But the good thing is, I don't have to wear a mask here in the state tomorrow. It's like if if I test a negative, which I did do it not once but twice now, I don't have to wear a mask around anybody. So, this is actually a real good thing, pretty much a real nice thing. Well, the good thing is, guys, my opponent's going to be back to work next week on the 7th, since I can get back to working at this nursing home, and earn the money to really get ourselves back to doing again. You know, I'm still making $14 an hour every 2 weeks, and that's always a marvelous thing and a good investment to have. But if it doesn't happen, like I said, guys, if a new episode of Cris Tales does not happen, if another episode of Cris Tales does not happen this afternoon or tonight, probably won't have an episode till next week on Monday the 8th. Which I only have to work is only 2 to 10 on that Monday, but it all depends going forward today. But tomorrow is Tuesday, guys, the 2nd. I'm thinking about maybe doing a double chat, since my opponent will still be under quarantine, and I'll probably do a new episode of Far Cry 6 tomorrow night for an hour and 35. Maybe after I get done with bowling, depending on my feet are. And then we'll go from there after a new episode of baseball, and that will be tomorrow morning, guys. So, and then baseball will be back on the 6th after tomorrow in the morning. If you guys want to catch more Cris Tales every 3 to 4 days a week, with love, support, and respect, and knowledge is power. Make sure you guys hit that like button, support button, and comment. Remember, guys, love, support, and respect is key, and knowledge is power all together. Where we meet and greet new people one by one, follow the instructions on YouTube with all of us. And also, the current top 3 is Kevin, Sorty's Getaway, which is sweet, and so it's pretty much good as a awesome, pretty much the awesome commentator like all of us. But as long as you check out the descriptions to meeting new family members and new friends all together. But on that, guys, before we get out of here, if you guys have a Twitter, you guys can follow me on Twitter as JD Jack Dawson. It's your awesome commentator, filled with love, support, and respect. And also, guys, knowledge is power. You guys can tell me your first and last name and information on Twitter anytime you guys like. But only keep one spacebar, guys, after you type in your first and last name. And also put a spacebar, one, kind of like a letter, but put one equals, putting one minus. I've actually put one space, and then you put your numbers together. You guys call me Jack or JD. The total amount I've been on Twitter and counting is 3 years. YouTube is 5 in total. Because most of us can add these two up, that's a total of 8 years combined between the two apps, which is actually really good. You guys call me Jack or JD, and my numbers are 824-656-00. If you guys have a Reddit, you guys can phone question me on Reddit. The name is Zach Dawson 1993. It's kind of like what we do on Twitter, guys, but no problems intended on Reddit. You guys can phone request anybody you want, as long as you find the rightful people with love, support, and respect to see how respectful, loyal, dedicated you are, and having the goodest opportunity that you pretty much really are too, anytime you like. Personality and popularity, and someone like you guys have on YouTube too. Having great content, having great popularity, anything tremendous. But it's all good, as long as we know what we are doing. The only person I have, guys, is only Kevin. He's gonna be live around 10 o'clock this morning. Guys, to check him out every Friday, Saturday, Sunday, Mondays. My girl Sorty's Getaway, guys. My girl Sorty. Just about 24/7. Just about 24/7. Hold on a second. Let me see. And then let me look at this. I'm not gonna go for a few. I don't think I'm gonna go for a few. Pretty much a few amounts from that. But on that, you guys can also check out Running Egg. You guys can check out the good hour process with Running Egg. He's actually the awesome commentator himself. He calls me awesome as well. The awesome commentator you guys can see for the first 5 years developed with commentary, with love, support, and respect, and plenty of content you guys can ever see. But you ain't seen nothing yet. That's always the most important part of this group. But other than that, with love, support, and respect, guys, the most important thing is we watch videos in full. You guys can like the videos, support, comment in full. You guys can send me out, tweet me out on Twitter, YouTube, and Reddit. And you guys can vote a land at 33 and the Great Soulman at 14. You guys have a tremendous morning. I want to say thank you, Only Savage. Thank you for saying howdy. You can have a great too, pal. Like I said, guys, I should be back this afternoon or tonight on a Monday. Maybe a new episode of Cris Tales, so we can go back and do the side quests. Do a side quest, but if it doesn't happen tonight or this afternoon, maybe if not later on today, guys, I should be back. I might be back. I'm also going to be back here tomorrow morning for baseball, and then tomorrow night Far Cry 6. It all depends if there's any other time we have later on today and also tonight. But other than that, love, support, and respect is key, and knowledge is power. Thank you, Savage, for coming in. Alright, guys, that's going to be it for me this morning. You guys have a good morning. Have a good busy Monday, guys. Same time, same channel, with love, support, and respect. Like I said, guys, I should be back this afternoon, maybe tonight. But if it doesn't happen, I should be back tomorrow morning for baseball. And then tomorrow night, followed by Far Cry 6. You guys have a good morning. Be good to one another. Be kind to one another. And love one another. You guys have a good morning. Same time, same channel. With love, support, and respect. And until then, I will see you guys in the next one.